Let's talk football.
Let's get into it.
Now, growing up, what was your team? Who did you root for?
I was a Chicago Bears fan growing up.
Okay.
And then I became a Giants fan once I got drafted.
How cool is that?
Right, makes it easy to choose a team.
Are you still a Giants fan? Is that your team?
Of course, yeah. It's been tough, Mark. In
yeah.
recent years. It hasn't been easy.
Is that a
but yeah.
professional football team?
That's. I've literally been here for 1 minute and 12 seconds.
That's
For
right.
guys.
Mark's already taking shots.
It's funny, guys can do that to each
That's
other.
so true. They can. Who's your team?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Which really surprises me.
I moved
The Buccaneers.
I moved to Tampa. I moved to Tampa in 1986, I believe. So I suffered.
Okay, well listen. Like I went to school in Florida. I used to go to Bucs games all the time when I was in college. I love Bucs.
Which
fans.
Florida?
They're great. University, the Gators.
The Gators, good.
And here's the thing about it, they're amazing fans, but there are a lot of bandwagon Bucs fans.
I'm not one of them.
Ever since Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
No, I'm not one of them.
You're old school.
Yeah, he's
Vinny
Creamsicle.
Vinny Testaverde.
Really?
Back then, yeah.
Oh, I got to get you some gear from my my clothing company, some Bucs gear.
I would love
I'll send it to you
yeah.
from Jay Palmer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you want to throw in an Eagles shirt for me, that would be great.
Are you an Eagles fan? Absolutely. We could do that for sure.
I live in South Jersey.
Of course you are. Okay,
So
absolutely.
you
done.
said being drafted by the Giants was one of the best things that ever happened to you.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I think about this all the time. You know, life happens, and you have choices, and you make a choice, and then your life kind of goes into two different directions, right? But the NFL draft is truly something that you have no control over. Whichever team drafts you, that's where you go live, and your life sort of charts its course that way. Getting drafted in the city of New York
Yeah.
was so big for me because it let me tap into things that I was going to end up having so much passion for, whether it was food or culture. And I'm so lucky to have been chosen here. I almost got drafted by Kansas City twice.
Wow.
And it's amazing out there. And I don't play the woulda, coulda, shoulda game too often, but I do sometimes wonder what would have happened.
It's interesting because I think that when you are on a New York sports team, you get tough real quick.
You do.
It's different than going anywhere else because
The pressures,
newspapers here will rip you apart one day, and then if you have a good game, you're the hero of the universe. But then the next week, if it's a bad game, rip you apart again. There is no there's no in between.
It's very true. You develop very thick skin here. We used to get booed by our fans after winning the game. So yes, you're absolutely right.
As an Eagles fan, I can relate to this totally. I'm like, what do you mean?
Eagles fans booed Santa Claus.
They booed Santa Claus and threw snowballs at him. The tri-state area, it's just different.
Well,
Do you still throw? Do you still throw the ball?
I dust the wing off from time to time, Mark. But I will say, like at my age now, throwing a few footballs,
At your age
the old
now.
rotator cuff starts to kind of flare up a little bit. But I still do.